Hello, chat. Flowcat here. Welcome to the stream. I'm here. I'm still getting set up a little bit, so give me a moment while I do so. How's everybody doing? Early morning Sunday stream. And Freddy is here to fill your hearts with joy. EO Shadow, Too Spooky, Exhausted Axolotl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My Archon Quest stream, not my last stream, but the stream before that, it popped off in the algorithm. So, if you watched or did watch or whatever that stream and, you know, now you're here, welcome. Glad to have you. And, yeah, you know, it's weird when like a live stream actually does well in the algorithm. Not gonna lie. It doesn't happen super duper often. I guess I could move chat over. Here, I gotta like fix up a little bit. But yeah, early AM stream. Wow. Oops. What? There we go. Early AM stream. You have to avoid the streams of the Archon Quest to me getting sucked up in the massive side quest. That's fine. That's fine. Watch them whenever you have time. They will be there. They will be there. But I am officially done with the Archon Quest that has released, which is fantastic. And now I am ready to explore and do world quests and do all that fun stuff. All right, I'm gonna pause this music here, and I'm gonna get my game open. So also, some fun news. I did just finish editing a video. Guys, I'm actually doing the thing. I'm proud of myself. I started editing again, and I was terrified to start editing again because like I was worried I wasn't gonna like remember how to do the thing. But I don't know. Somehow I still remember like all of my little key shortcuts and stuff, like the muscle memory for them, and it's good. It's good, good, good. So anyway, I've got a video ready to come out. I will upload it probably after this stream. Like riding a bike. Yeah, which I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect to remember like how to do my editing stuffs. Because it's been like, how long is it? It's been like 8 months. Because Momo's been editing for me and I just like haven't needed to do it. All right, I'm going to jump over here. Little bit of a heads up. I have a headache. So if the light starts bothering me, like for like my webcam and stuff, I have it turned down really low. Like it's very dim, but if it starts to bother me too much, I may turn off my webcam. Just saying. Oh. But yeah, today is going to be basically just running around, chilling, doing world quests. I noticed that there was this world quest that had like a different icon. So I think that's the one I want to start with. I'm guessing because it has a different icon, it's probably like more important or something. I don't know. But I gotta do like my dailies and stuff first. Let me check my audio levels. Yeah, it's all good. Hey, Ominous. Hello, hello. Good day to you. Good night or day or whatever it is for you. Complete light chasing challenge. Oh boy. I see. Oh, I remember doing this. Vroom. Come here. Got it. Got him. Oh. Oh, run away from that. And where's the next one? So yeah, one video that's coming out very soon. I hope everyone enjoys the one I'll upload after this stream. I'll give you a little heads up or hint, I guess, of what it is. It's like it's a video about power creep. It's about my thoughts on power creep in games and stuff. Freddy, you got an eye boogie. There we go. I got it. All right. Sakuraya, what do you want? What a headache. Do you need a hand with anything? I've been really short-handed, haven't slept. Could you deliver some medicine? Sure. It's afternoon in Germany. Oh, you know, I'm tell her that it's a test from the Dender Archon. Okay. Perfect time to watch a Flowcat stream, of course. Good. I'm jealous. I've honestly, like, long term, I was like, man, I'd love to move to Germany. I've been to Germany twice. I loved both times. And it's definitely the kind of place that I would love to live there. I would very much enjoy it. Oh, Fredster. How do you like living in Germany? You have like 14 different quests open in Genshin, time to finish some of them. I've been avoiding picking them up because I'm I'm afraid of having too many. Hey Nat, welcome. Glad to have you. During a rare time where you're not driving. Welcome. Day after day, I guard this door. When will I get to take a look inside? Smells familiar. Here's your medicines. I can't take it. It's just way too bitter. This is a test from the Dender Archon, you know? Is that so? But it's so bitter. Can't they just be nicer? All right. Hey, Lincoln. Welcome, everybody. We're gonna have a Sunday stream. And after that, it's gonna be a chill Sunday video. For real, how comes I want to live in Germany? Was that what you're asking about? Just because it's clean. It's a very clean nation. Like, there's a lot of nature, and it's all very well preserved and taken care of, and overall, like, I don't know how to describe it. So, in Germany, I know the real estate is more competitive. So like houses are really expensive, and like most people live in apartments or in rentals or something of that kind of sort, because houses are just so insanely expensive. But the overall livability is better in Germany, where like if like jobs, even minimum wage jobs in Germany often pay pretty well. And yeah, it's easy to stay above the poverty line as long as you're employed, kind of thing. Like, you don't need to work 5 jobs or whatever. And, oh, is that a chest? Why, hello there. Oh my gosh, please. And then there's like other aspects of it as well. Like, I like the way German cities are designed, and I like how there's like little cornerstone grocery markets where you can actually get like fresh veggies, like fresh bread, fresh food, you know. And like when I went to Germany, we stayed in hostels, and then we would backpack. So we would take like trains, backpack, and stay in hostels. That's how we got around. We didn't like use taxis or anything, because obviously public transportation in Europe, especially in Germany, is really good. And one of my favorite parts about backpacking through Germany and stuff like that is that they have all those little cornerstone grocery stores, and oh my gosh, they're just like they have actually healthy food. It's not like gas station food like here in America. Like you just don't have like little tiny groceries like that in towns. And then other things like there's so much. I don't know. I love Germany. If it were easy to move there, like if I could just get, like, I don't know. That's honestly, as a YouTuber, if I ever got big enough, that might be a goal of mine, is to move out of the United States, possibly. But I would have to be pretty big for that. And yeah, can't really compare living in Germany to anywhere because I've also lived here my whole life. But based on knowledge about quality of life standards, I say I'm happy living here. Yeah, fair enough. Like that being said, like I do have to admit, like I didn't live in Germany. I was only visiting there twice, even though I felt like immersed in the culture, you know what I mean? Like it's not like I went to Germany and stayed at some resort or something. Like I actually walked the streets of towns, talked to locals, did that kind of stuff. And I loved it. Loved it. I like the overall culture there, as far as like people are friendly, but they're not like, people keep to themselves. It's very similar to how it kind of is here in Ohio. People are friendly, but they keep to themselves. Not really nosy, you know. People don't really bother each other. I just finished my second law examination. You started working in a transfer that pays for. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's cool. Congratulations. But yeah, I mean, there's many reasons why I think it's better than the U.S., but. Our infrastructure as a whole is very well structured in comparison to America's business. Yes. Like my German teacher in high school lived in Germany growing up and then moved to America. And she was the one who, like, my first time going to Germany was in high school when my German teacher took us. And that's when we like backpacked and did all that stuff because she knew Germany really well. You know, it's just go to hostels, use trains, you know, you just do the thing. And man, such a great experience. Such a great experience. Got me reminiscing. How did it go? You complained it was too bitter. Nothing I can do about that. Blessings come with some bitterness. A spoonful of medicine. A spoonful of honey makes the medicine easier to go down, though. All right. You're welcome. I did want to ask chat, the chat that are here. I know it's not a big stream right now. We got like very few people. We're just chilling, which is okay with me. But I wanted to ask you guys, I know I've made a couple Tower of Fantasy videos. They obviously don't do super well in the algorithm or anything. And like, I kind of really just made them because I felt like it. Should I just not make more Tower of Fantasy? Should I like not make them even if I feel like it? Or should I keep doing it? Like, I'm just curious about what your thoughts are. Jump on the bouncy mushrooms 5 times. This is fun. Oh, it resets. Can you? I cheated the system. I kind of wish you bounced when you plunge attacked them. Freddy. He's just like pushing his butt into my head. If you enjoy them, you should. I don't play Tower Fantasy, but I still watch them. Oh, that's mighty nice of you. Wait, it reset. If I... Amber's just so excited. She's so freaking excited. AO Tower Fantasies mushrooms looking kind of weird. That is funny that they both have bouncy mushrooms. But I mean, so many games have bouncy mushrooms. If you enjoy making them, you should. I don't watch most stuff. Doesn't hurt to have something other than Genshin in your channel. That's kind of what I think. So like, here's the thing. Everyone always says that it'll kill your channel to do like, oh, hold on, I'm about to sneeze or something. I just sneezed and coughed at the same time. That felt so weird. Anyway, people always say that like it'll kill your channel to diversify your content, but I don't think that's really true. I don't think it's about like, I don't know how to put it. I don't think it affects, like me making Tower of Fantasy stuff, I don't think it deprioritizes me in the Genshin algorithm. I think it's just like, you know, I have a ton of Genshin content and I only have 2 Tower of Fantasy videos. So like, who's really gonna care about... Oh, I think this is that world quest. I got a tickle in my throat. Stay away, you nasty mushrooms. They seem to be in trouble. We've got to help. I think I need to vacuum my room. Freddy's furs everywhere. It's Rana. Oh, she's using an axe. That's kind of cool. Get Shrek'd. Settle back, everyone. This is gonna be a long one. Oh, is this a long quest? Is that why it's marked differently? You were a big help. Thanks. As you can see, I'm a forest watcher here. Name is Rana. I am a flew cat. But anyway, I do have a really exciting Genshin video coming out today. I'm so excited. Paimon's Paimon. I see you aren't dressed like the inhabitants, nor do you look like you're from the desert. Your clothes do have good breathability and are suitable for traveling in Sumeru. It's really long. Good luck. Thanks. Oh. That was my old like goal. I don't know. I'll give Freddy catnip at 25 likes. Ah! Natnip, catnip. Since Rana's a forest watcher, she should know. Why do I have to pick one? Kale, have you met that kid? She hasn't been very well, but she still works hard to protect the forest and eliminate the withering. Everyone's worried about her. I honestly wish they'd voice act these long side quests. Makes the characters that were in them just a little more memorable. I agree. I think it would be better if they were voice acted, especially these ones like that are intended to be super long, you know. She's with a trustworthy senior, the one with fluffy ears, so she should be fine. Ears? You can say Amber. He seems unapproachable, but he's actually a very nice person. He took really good care of me when I was a trainee, and his ears are gorgeous. Paimon really wants to touch them. I know, right? But his ears are so glossy, and I can't help wondering how they feel. Paimon could do it super stealthily. Hey, it's still gonna make him angry, right? Anyway, a forest watcher's duty is to protect the forest, assist travelers, and provide guidance, and get ambushed by mushrooms. As the two of you might have noticed, lately the forest has been less than ideal. The fungi and beasts have been growing aggressive. And there's the withering. How about I escort both of you? My patrol route will pass through Vamara village next. It's smooth sailing from there to either Port Ormos or Sumeru City. Sure. Okay. I'll keep the both of you safe. Oh. It was like, follow her. Since you're a forest watcher, you must be familiar with the woods, right? All right. Uh-huh. I've lived in here, lived here for years. Cool. But the land's becoming peculiar lately. Oh! It's only a few days, new withering zone has popped up already. So close to the main road, too. Withering zone again? We handled it before. You disposed of one before. I won't go into how dangerous it is then. Regardless, let me mark down the location and radius for effect for now. After I take you to Vamar village, I'll go to Gandaraville and bring Thanari over to help. No need. Just leave it to us. No way! The Withering Zone is lethal. Even veteran Forest Watchers wouldn't approach it unless absolutely necessary. Flowcat can manipulate the elements, and it should somewhat stave off the withering effects. Now that I think about it, you did show such ability when fending off the fungi. Flo, I wanted to bring up a Genshin topic that I have never heard someone talk about before. Do you feel like it impairs the overall immersion that you can't enter a lot of the buildings in Genshin? Sometimes it bothers me a little bit. For example, the palace, I can't pronounce that, is in Sumeru. It's such a beautiful place, and I couldn't wait to enter that building. Well, and then I figured out you can't. Like, yes, it bothers me, but I feel like it's one of those things where, like, of course it would be better if you could, but the reality of the development of that is that they would have to sacrifice probably something else. You know what I mean? That's why I love games like Zelda. On the other hand, almost every single building can be entered in those games. I really do appreciate when games do that, when they have it set up so that you can enter like every building. Like not a lot of games do that. That's for sure. That's definitely not always the case, but I guess it really just depends on the focus of the developer. And I think with Genshin, it's just not, that's not their focus. And also I think maybe there might be device limitations. Like, this is already pushing the boundaries of what's possible with like a phone. And I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, ideally, I would want to be able to enter every building, but if I had to ask the developers what would it cost to make it so that we could go into every building, if they said like the quality of writing or like the music would have to be worse, like they'd have to sacrifice something for that due to time constraints or money restraints or something, then I would, you know, maybe think differently. But I agree, I think that's important. Like, if you want immersion in your world. All right. I often forget that this is supposed to be a mobile game. Yeah, me too. And that's a positive thing. You know, that's really good. You still shouldn't do that. We can have you injured. Don't worry. We will do the thing. I don't like this Withering Zone. I have a personal grudge against this specific Withering Zone, as it has slighted me by existing in front of the path by which I wish to take. All right, I understand. Okay. You just said that. Thank you. Here we go. Now we... Pew! 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 Suck on them apples. You like that? Yeah? The music is sick in these zones. It's such a like a it sounds so different thematically. Oh, there's one right there. Oh. Bada bing, bada boom. You're amazing. Incredibly amazing. Take it down a notch. Thanks. You're getting too excited. Pardon me. Floquet. Miss. It's okay to just speak your mind. Let's drop the formalities. Okay, so I was wondering if you guys are interested in joining us. I can vouch for you both. It would be great to get powerful, dedicated people like Traveler and Paimon on our side. Do you guys, we can better control the spread of the withering. Sure, you're probably not familiar with the woods, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Clam down, guys. Clam down. Actually, this is unusual. How often do we find typos in a Hoyoverse game? She's got to clam down. Oh, I get that for sure. I don't want them to make us to be able to enter every single building, but take poor Ormos. You can't enter. Or you can not enter a single building there. Like, make us at least go to the end. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You know, there is the potential for them to do that. Like there's no reason they couldn't add that in an update, right? So that is something that we could potentially ask in a survey is like, hey, you could make those like social spaces. Like you could add like fun little mini games that you could only do like in that zone. And then you can invite your friends to your world and like play something like a little mini game in there or something. You know what I mean? Otherwise, the setup of that place with the beautiful bridge leading up to feels like a little bit of wasted. Yeah, I totally understand what you mean. Like, it's really beautiful, but the functionality of it as a building is entirely null and void if you can't go inside of it. Yeah, yeah. I think that's something that maybe the community could push for. No one ever talks about it. I just think everyone else is so focused on other things. They're just not. That's just not a high priority for a lot of people, probably. Anything is possible. We got the teapot out of nowhere, so we never know. Yeah. So anyway, she needs to clam down. Paimon's got a question. Do you remember the wondrous creatures we saw before? Wondrous creatures? They sound like the mythical Aranara. Small, round, plant-like fairies. They are the denizens of the woods and guardians of the trees. But generally, we dismiss them as just a tale. You sure there's some shroom boars you saw? Shroom boars? Yeah, that's an animal you only see in the forests of Sumeru. They are round green beasts that live in the forest. We use them to find precious mushrooms. I don't think they're the same. Anyway, in all my years in the woods, I've never seen an Aranara. It kind of sounds like marinara. And then it makes me think about like flatbread or like a calzone or like However, you can ask the kids after you get to Vimara village. They seem to be very into the legend of Aranara. Although children always try to hide their thoughts from adults, you can read their minds like a book. Just like Paimon. That's because we're buddies and we know each other very well. Wow. That said, you got moves. We ran across a lot of things on our journey, so we learned how to fight. I see. That must have been hard. It was hard. This is Vimara village. Let me say hi to Grandpa. Okay. Hello, Grandpa. I'm back, Grandpa. Amadia? Rana, you know the job of a forest watcher is important, but you should come around more often. Yeah, I know. I patrol the forest so that those tiger cubs can hang out in the woods safely. It was just a mess. There are tigers? In Vimara village? Tiger cubs refers to Iotham and his friends. By the way, your voice. I don't think I've ever met you. Do we have visitors? Oh yes, Grandpa Amadia. These two are... Plan to form a night watch, getting Alfonso, Bahram, and Aurelius to safeguard the perimeter as a group. It's a great plan. It's for the good of the children, after all. Has something happened lately? Could it be related to the round plant-like creatures we saw before? What are you talking about? That sounded like cabbage from your description. It's okay. We're just a little uneasy with from some recent events. I spent my whole life in Vamara Village and never saw anything like this. Sigh. I won't bore you with my stories. Please watch over Rana. She's always been a troublemaker since she was little. She got lost in the woods once when she was 7 or 8 for a couple of days. Hey now, Grandpa Madia. Fine, fine. You be a good host now, Rana. Don't let her guess down. Faux show. Yeah, but that's not a bad idea to make a video on. You know, maybe I'll make a video on that sometime. I met this kind, powerful traveler. How about you? Caught anything good? You know it. When you see these kids, tell them a feast is waiting. You interested? Not sure yet. Maybe later. I'm back, Alfonso. I see. Who is that with you? Allow me to introduce these two impressive travelers who have helped me a lot. A lot? I don't know. And this here is Alfonso, just about the most dependable person in Vamara Village. You flatter me, Rana. Anyway, nice to meet you too, and thanks for looking after Rana. You don't look like a local, Alfonso. Are you a traveler too? You're an experienced traveler indeed. Saw right through me at a glance. I came as an apprentice from Fontaine, but ended up staying here because I really like it. And it's been years. Alfonso is practically one of us now. Anyway, how are the kids? They're not running around, are they? I mean, it's not a good time right now. They're in the village waiting for you to return after Kavas came back. Is it really okay to talk about that before our guests? Maybe we should talk about it later. Is this something important? We can come back later. Don't worry, they saved my life after all. Actually, you could have made it on your own. Time is life to me. You saved me time, so you saved my life. Interesting. Anyway, some of the children of Vamara Village have gone missing recently. Well, that's very not good. That warrants much more than just an anyway, yes. This is a serious problem. Have you notified the sheriff in Sumeru City yet? Is there anything we can help with? Wait, just listen to me. The missing children always come back in a few days, so they don't remember what happened. That's still not... that does not remove the urgency from the situation. I'd round up a search party every time. Sometimes we run into wild animals, sometimes a withering zone. Other times, outsiders, obviously too tough for us to handle. However, we could never find the kids since the woods are simply too big to search, even for Rana. Yeah, in the end, they would return when no one was paying attention and couldn't recall anything when asked. Paimon does that too. They remembered nothing at all. I'm not sure. I think they just don't want to tell us adults, even though I'm only a few years older than them. Still, that's pretty concerning. Right, so I've been patrolling recently nearby, looking out for anything unusual. That's also why I spoke to Maria about forming a night watch. I also asked Alfonso to keep an eye on the kids. Sorry. It's okay. I'd be more concerned if they actually would stay put. Wait, what? I'm going to have a word with Ayasafat later. It's his job to watch after after Kavas and Sudaba. You ought to take it easy for a while here, Rana. You're the only one who can get through to the kids. It's dangerous outside lately. Withering zone aside, you got the Fatui from Shaznaya with their armed mercenaries operating in the forest. If something goes wrong... Fatui? I know. I'll be careful. But I should be on the ball because it is dangerous. But even if I could deal with the wild animals, the Fatui are more than you can handle, Rana. It sounds like Alfonso knows the Fatui very well. Oh, I learned about them from the travelers shuttling between Sumeru City and Port Ormos. It's Rana. Rana is back. With Alfonso, too. Here comes the trouble. Anyway, think it over, Rana. I picked a bunch of starshrooms for you, Rana. I owe them. Didn't you promise me to never wander outside the village? The Rishbaland Raja will come and get you if you don't behave. I'm big now. I'm not scared of anything. Did you catch the Gator Raja this time, Rana? Oh, interesting. I fought that Gator already. I want to hear some tales from the woods, Rana. Well, I didn't see the Gator Raja this time, but I brought you a golden lion and a silver what though? Silver weasel thief. Weasel thief. Silver duskbird. Silver bass. Super silver specter. What are they? What is even happening right now? Calm down, Paimon. All right, stop picking on them. They're my friend. I'm not gonna get mad at kids, regardless. You know a lot of animals. That's right. Rana would tell us stories every time she come back. She told us about a huge gator last time, and the Sumpter Beast Lord. Sumpter Beast Lord. That sounds like something we're gonna have to take on. And the Rishpoland Raja that can't be caught. Well, I found the gator. The gator is real. Sorry, my desk is making noises. That's right, and it will come and get you if you don't behave. Oh no! Everyone in the village sure seems to get along. Hope the children can stay safe. Anyway, my friends came from a place far away. Why don't we tell them a story today? Me? Sure, our trip to Sumeru has been a very eventful one. Yeah, let's all go to Rana's house. Woo! Yeah, last one, there is a specter. Be careful going over the bridge. Don't fall into the water. Okay. We're going. Let's go! Slow kids. Go faster. I'm kicking your butts. What if one of them actually did fall off the bridge? All right. Yes, we ran across a bridge with the children. Wonderful. These kids ran faster than birds could fly. You guys are getting good at running here. I'm gonna move my camera down. Here. Oh, that's better. It's going to worry me sick if you run away someday. We won't run if Rana's here. I'm going to marry Rana when I grow up. What the? Didn't you promise to marry me? Liar. We'll sort this out later. You'll meet more people when you grow up. People more impressive and better than me. Is the fan helping? You tell me. It's actually there's a little bit of dust on it. I gotta dust this thing. Holy crap. Oh no. Now I like desperately want to get the dust off of it. Okay, I'll ignore that for now. It's so tiny. Yes. It is a very tiny fan. My biggest tiny fan. Exactly. I still haven't figured out if this knob on the back does anything. Like, it's got this knob right here that would normally be for like locking it, I think. Sometimes. Anyway, you can turn it. But I don't think it does nothing. I can't tell. Anywho. It's supposed to make it spin around. I don't know. There's also this little dial right here. Which, like, I can't... Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, yeah, that's the maximum. fan speed. Okay, for instance, Miss Blonde Hair is way mightier than me, has met many great people on the way. Indeed I have. Have you been traveling a long time? She said you'd tell us stories. She wants to rope us into entertaining children's? What if I don't want to entertain the children? I've got a lot of stories. You've got the tiger cubs then. I have a meeting to go to. You kids be good to her and stay put till I come back. Oh my gosh. Are we babysitting? This is not what I signed up for. Excuse me, ma'am. Come back here and take your children from me. I don't... On to the stories. You're Iotham, right? What story would you like to hear? Stories about dragons. Sea monsters. A distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. I'm smart and powerful. You all want different stories. Hey, isn't there someone that knows stories of the 8-headed hydras, silver-hair banshees, and the wicked abyss dragon? Paimon thinks everyone would be happy if that person was here. How about this? We know a lot of stories, and we'll tell them all. We can ask them about the mysterious creatures while at it. Thank you. True, these kids might know things adults don't, and about how they went missing. As a trade, Iotham, Kavas, and... How do you say that one? Sudaba? Sudeba? You'll tell us what you know too. Sure! Anyway, the kids tell a story in a way that'll be fun. Talk to them? Okay. I want dragon stories. There's a huge evil dragon in Mondstadt. He sure has his ears on the ground. We know the story. So what is that dragon like? Alfonso said it is terrifying and pillages Mondstadt. How should Paimon put it? Can I talk into this and make it sound... Oh no, it doesn't make my voice sound funny. Dang. This is a tale of friends resolving their misunderstanding. Here it goes. A long, long time ago, in a kingdom far away, a big dragon with huge wings and sharp fangs laid in deep slumber. When the dragon woke up, it saw the world had changed. Growl, the dragon announced. I'm mad now, and I'm going to wreck your little houses and keeps. The dragon wasn't actually bad, but was tricked by an evil sorcerer into thinking everyone's bad. Then one day, 2 travelers arrived. Paimon tells the story of the azure blue dragon in a way that really engages the kid. So with everyone's help, the traveler removed the curse from the dragon and helped it find its friend. Wow, I had thought dragons were terrible and would eat sumpter beasts and people. How big is the dragon though? Big like a house? Big enough to swallow Vamara village in one bite. Well, if that's true, we can fly around inside the dragon's belly. When it gets hot, we'll go to Snezhnaya, where it snows. Okay, that's kind of weird. Feluca. That's a desert. Anyway, when I grow up, I want to travel everywhere, just like you. That's right, travel and make friends, just like how we traveled and got to know you. Can we ask you a few questions? About the mysterious creatures. Rana told us they could be Aranara. Have you heard anything about them? About that? No, I heard nothing. They look like cabbages. On second thought, yeah, they do. So you've seen them? Actually, I've heard about them in the stories. Can we ask Granny Jahit? No. Alright, we'll drop it. Ron and the others are very worried about you kids. Have you gotten lost in the woods recently? No, I know the woods very well. There's no way I can get lost. But Sudaba and Kavas did. Everyone was worried, but not me. Because I know Arana would take them home. Arana? Who's that? I mean Rana. I don't believe you, kid. You're sus. Let's change the topic. Why are you interested in dragon stories? I want to be great like a dragon. They work so hard. It always takes her so long to do stuff. When I go out there, or Alfonso goes out there when no one's looking, I can help them as soon as I grow up. You're a great kid. Cool. We talked to a child. Now we talked to another child. Sea monster. I heard there's a lot of big and peculiar monsters in the sea, like the fish as large as an island, or the squid as long as a river. And the story about the puppet at the whale. Puppet in the whale? Oh, that's fun. A turtle carrying an elephant on its back. You've heard about a lot of stories. Why the interest in sea monsters? When I grow up, I want to be a sailor, going on 7 voyages and discovering uncharted, that's a specific amount of voyages, uncharted islands and lands. That's why I want to learn about sea monsters. This way I can defeat them one day. We ran across some pirates before. Wow, that's so cool. Welcome back, Ominous. Did they find any treasure? Any tales of adventure? Not sure. But Paimon does have a sea monster story. Once upon a time, there was a sea serpent with many heads living in the ocean. It was taller than a mountain when it stretched out its neck. You guys were not lying. This is a very long quest. I can tell already. They're going hard on it. I'm gonna put my hair back here, get cozy, and really settle in. Just who cares about looking good when you've got a 10-hour quest to do? The serpent didn't behave, so a god trapped it on the sea floor under rocks to prevent it from making waves and destroying the harbor. After a long while, the serpent god woke up and griped. Curse you, despicable god. I'll wash all your houses and treasures out to the sea and make them mine. Roar. Then it rose up higher than the mountains and caused a tidal wave. Paimon tells the story of the people in the flying castle fighting the sea hydra together in a way that really engages the children's. And that was how everybody worked together to defeat the serpent and protect the city. So the serpent has been defeated? What a shame. I wanted to beat it myself when I grew up. That's the spirit. Of course. I'm older. I have to be stronger so I can protect them. Okay. I promise to tell you what I know after hearing your story, so what would you like to know? About the mysterious creatures in the woods. Oh, there's a lot of them in the forest, like the legendary Sumpter Beast Lord. It isn't like an ordinary Sumpter Beast and will attack intruders. And the Rishboland Raja that snatches bad children away. But what is this Rishboland Raja? But I'm old enough to know Rana made up that to scare the kids. They all sound interesting, but we'd like to know about the round plant-like fairies called Aranara. Do you know about them? Oh, Aranara. Never heard of them, but I know about the Gator Raja. It's a very big gator in the woods. Blah, blah, blah. That didn't sound convincing. All these kids are sus. They're like sworn to secrecy. You know? This is a grand conspiracy. Let's just ask about something else. Do you go into the woods often? Yeah, I used to, but not lately since I got lost in there once. At least that's what the adults said. That's what the adults said. Because I don't remember anything. I went into the forest to see my friend and share stories about my sister. See your friend? Was your friend potentially an Aranara? I can't remember what happened. When I came back to my senses, I was in the village already. My father held me tightly while everyone was around me, asking if I was hurt, hungry, or thirsty. Then they wouldn't let me go there again. You should listen and not go there again. You went into the forest to see your friend? You have a friend in the forest? Doesn't everyone live in the village? Yeah, a friend to everyone lives in the forest. Taught us many things. Like what wild fruits we shouldn't eat, what trees would let us climb on them. Uh-huh. So what's your friend like? Well, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. Although we're friends, I made a pact with Subida and Ioto. Paimon guesses the secret between the kids. I think we just hit a dead end. Okay, we understand. Now be a good boy and don't play outside the village. Of course. I'll be a good big brother. Good for you, kid. And now you're gonna spill the beans to me while I clean the dust out of my fan. Hold on. All right, I got a Q-tip ready, and I'm ready to go. Okay, what story would you like to hear? Any stories will do, but I'd like to have a distinguished lady who is smart and powerful. Doesn't have to be a distinguished lady, but the characters got to be determined and loving. Like Prince Cinnamon, who left her palace with a tiger in the fairy tale. That's a lot of demands. Yeah, that's kind of rude. Yo, there's some stuff caught on this already. Wow. This thing got dusty kind of fast. I'm for real. I'm gonna have to, like... I need to vacuum my room really bad, guys. After stream, that's gonna be what I do. Wow, there's so much dust on this. What the heck? How is this real? Oh my gosh. It's low-key driving me crazy right now. Just don't think about it. Don't think about it. I'll think about it after the stream. Paimon knows several ladies who fit the description, but somehow they all have connections to Electro. Okay. Electro is good. It makes plants stronger and bear more fruit. You know a lot, Sudaba. So where should Paimon start? In a place far away. There was a library. A general and a shrine maiden? Let's do that one. Oh yeah, making the shrine maiden a priestess and the general a queen should help you understand it better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, please make a video on that not being able to enter buildings topic. That would be awesome. I already really like how your discussion videos are super unique, so this one would fit into the scheme super well. For example, never have I ever seen anyone bring up what even is a main topic before, so I immediately clicked on that. Oh, well, thank you. That's really good feedback. I'm trying to put out more unique discussion videos like that. Wow, even though I barely cleaned this fan, it's already like I can already feel it doing better because I cleaned like a little bit of it. That's funny. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to I like doing the unique discussion videos, so that's definitely what I'm gonna keep doing. Like the video that I'm about to release today is one of those videos. It's like a unique discussion video. And like those are the easiest for me to make. They do the best in the algorithm, and I think that it's probably the best way for me to contribute to the Genshin community is make like fun conversational videos that are things people don't really talk about. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, are they both distinguished ladies? Yeah, they both are. Wow. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a very beautiful and powerful queen, but war came, and although the queen won, she also lost many friends. She cried and cried, "Stop! I'm going to make a robot and have it work for me. Then I shall live alone in the palace forever and not make any more friends so I won't lose them." That's such a funny way to put that. Oh, gosh. She cried and cried. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, there we go. Beep, copy that, working now, replied the robot, who then began running the kingdom for the queen. Then some bad guys started to scheme. That rhymed. Sort of. Where does the priestess come in? The queen had a pretty and powerful priestess friend who couldn't bear to see the queen go on this way. That was when a traveler came to the kingdom. She and her companion were both smart and brave, so the priestess thought, ack. They are... They are agile and resilient if they are willing to help. Paimon tells the story of the queen and the priestess, who are distinguished ladies in a way that really engages the kids. In the end, the lonely robot was still working hard, but that's another story. Everyone was so awesome. Even though that traveler wasn't a distinguished lady, she was still strong. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Yeah, so many people make videos about the best builds for character XY, and I really don't need to watch the 1000th video on that topic, so I really appreciate your approach. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people are discouraged by that. Like, they think I want to make Genshin content, and then they get discouraged by how much content there already is. But I actually kind of like that because, like, if someone asks me for a build video, I don't need to make one because I can literally just be like, why don't you just go watch Sevi? You know what I mean? Like, she's got you covered for build videos and stuff like that. Like, I don't feel the need to do that. And it kind of makes me feel like I have the freedom, therefore, like, you know, to do the other stuff. Because the less content creators you have, the more content creators kind of need to focus on the fundamentals rather than doing like just discussion content or whatever. Hoyoverse also does a good job with that, even though his videos lean a little bit more into the popular discussion section. Yeah. I think what Hoyoverse does is he takes popular conversations and then he tries to spin them like in his own unique way or something, which I think it does add value. I think it's an important thing. You know, we need as many perspectives as we can possibly have. So the more the better kind of thing. Very slimy of you, Paimon. Yes, I'll behave and won't wander outside. What happened when you got lost? I don't remember. I just went into the woods to gather herbs. Alfonso said there's an herb to improve Grandpa's eyesight. He has been trouble seeing things lately and can't even see people coming his way, so I wanted to help. He warned me not to wander into the forest too, but I wanted to help. So I sneaked off. Nothing at all. Nothing. When I came around, I was already home. My brother said everyone was worried. I know what I did was wrong, and I will never sneak off into the woods again. About the mysterious creatures in the woods. I don't know anything about them. Defensive much. That was fast. What do you mean by mysterious? If I know what they are, they're not mysterious. If I don't, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm sorry. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense, but what Paimon wanted to ask is about round plant-like fairies. Round and plant-like. Oh, does that ring a bell? No. That sounds very mysterious. That's a shame, because Rana said she would love to know what an R&R is. Oh, she wants to know too? Then she does. Also, didn't the priestess in the story say, ack, 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 don't be a tantrum-throwing child who refuses to talk to others? What is happening with this quest? You know what I wanted to do a few days ago? I wanted to rewatch your speculation video on the Dendro reaction to see how accurate it was, but I couldn't find it, and I didn't want to scroll through the entire video history section. Oh. Yeah, it's still up. I could probably find the leak. I was very wrong. Hey, Dot. I wasn't... Gosh, I would have to watch it. Let's see. I think I predicted that there would be no hydro and no cryo reaction. What did I predict? Oh, I predicted that Dendro was going to do... I know, I was really wrong. I was so very wrong. That's okay, though. Let me get the game back up. All right. Okay, the priestess and the queen are really great friends. But, like, how they trust each other, I think Rana would understand why I can't say it. What was my prediction? My prediction was that applying Dendro to an enemy would do damage over time, and then triggering an electro reaction on a Dendro enemy would cause some kind of explosion, which would ignite the enemy, and then you would use electro again to overload, to clear the elements, and then you would reapply Dendro, reapply electro. That's what I kind of thought they were going to do. That it was going to be like a spam reaction kind of thing. I guess my freeze thing wasn't too far off. Rather than, because what I predicted was that for freeze teams, you would like freeze the enemy, and then the Dendro would do damage over time, and there would be like no reaction, but just the fact that they're frozen and it would do damage over time. But the bloom kind of does damage over time. You know what I mean? Hopefully we do get a poisonous Dendro character. I would love that. I think that Dendro really does need like a life-stealing character would be really cool. I want to see one of those characters that has like a burst where they go like, and they just like suck life force out of an enemy and it like heals everyone and hurts enemies. Like, I think that'd be so cool. Baizu? Ooh, he would be perfect for something like that. That would be really neat. We don't have any character that's like that. Betting that to be Baizu, please. I know. that would actually be super sick. All right. Well, I hope you can grow up healthy and happy. Thanks. All right, then. We won't ask any more questions. Just be good. Don't wander around. Okay. Thanks for the story. I loved it. I'm going to be smart, pretty, and strong, just like the priestess. Wow. Then I'll marry Rana. That's not legal. She is significantly older than you. Get over it. Seems like they know about the mysterious creatures, but they just don't want to tell us. Should we divide and conquer? Should we get the adults? Should we treat it as a secret? Let's treat it as a secret. We're staying in Sumeru for a while, and we'll have time to look into it. I'm back. How did it go? Was it fun? I mean, it was alright. I want someone to have a Dendro Ushi, like Bulbasaur type creature. Oh, yeah, we need like a Dendro Pokemon. Especially if the theory of Pan alone. The theory of Pan alone being him. Yeah, I saw that. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that theory. I mean, it's possible, I guess. How did it go? Was it fun? It was fun. Dragons don't eat people. Wow. That's good to hear. I was worried a dragon might eat you all. Oh no. Storytelling is kind of fun. I think so too. Okay, you should go home now. It's about time. Ayusafat said he caught good stuff in the water today. Come with us, Rana, and both of you too. You've got business to tend to. Thanks for the invite. I want to eat with Rana. I'll be there next time. Come on. You've got to go now, or Ayusafat is going to finish it all by himself. Okay, bye, Rana. Bye, you two. Okay, bye-bye now. You go bye-bye now, children. You go bye-bye now. Stick around for a minute. I want to talk to you. I'm concerned about you. The forest hasn't been the same lately. The animals are getting aggressive and the more fungi have popped up. Same with the withering zone. Don't go picking mushrooms anymore, okay? Don't worry. I know we're safe and not safe. What's more, star shrooms are tasty and they give you the energy to keep working hard. No. Granny Jahit and I are both worried. Promise me that you won't run around out there before I figure out what's going on. Okay. That's a good boy. You'll be great when you grow up. Alright, go eat with Kavis and the others. Got it! He goes running away. Hope they grow up safe and sound. What do you think about the kids? They're good kids. Yeah, I understand regardless. I hope they'll grow up safe and sound. My patrol is actually not done yet. I've got to check out the west. And I have a favor to ask. Would you mind coming with me? Why? I spotted some withering zones there with no one to check on them. I'm very worried about the kids wandering into one. Now that you're here, will you give me a hand with that? Please, I have nothing to repay you with. I'll take that nice axe of yours. Okay. We have nothing to do anyway. We'll just call it exercising. So will you help? I really appreciate it. I don't know how I can make it up to you. You've done so much for me. Oh, we're not going to ignore those in need. Let's go. Get up from here and then go straight that way until you get to the withering zone. Okay. I gotta grab more tea. Because I do not have my teas. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, this is random, but when you get the chance, sit down with Tignari, see his tail curl to the side. Oh! Need to find a chair. Or a bench. I might just like warp like Mondstadt or something. Yeah, let me just like warp to Mondstadt. Because I actually know where the seating is. Oh. I like how they actually care about the animations. All right, you can really spam this. This is like Genshin teabagging. Anyway, yeah, let me grab some more tea. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello. Oh, he's kind of noisy, huh? I did want to shout out. My team has started what is this month? Is this September? Yeah, right. September, right? Yeah, yeah. So my team has launched the September Discord challenges. If you would like to win prizes, good prizes, like monetary prizes, we have monthly Discord competitions. And we have made it so that you can only win like one challenge a month. So you can't just like win everything. So it's good. It's good stuff. Discord link is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of the video in case you would like to join. I also give welcomes away in there for like no effort. Like you just have to be level 10 in the Discord, which just requires some chatting. Isn't that white, Fleddy? Isn't that white? My love. My little baby boy. My son. My child. Okay. All right. Yeah. My headache is going away, which is really nice. I love that. It was kind of bad earlier. It was kind of kicking my butt. So we gotta leave the village and go to the designated location. You haven't entered the Discord? Yeah, feel free if you want to. The 15th quest, I guess. That's funny. Yeah, people are gonna be pretty busy lately, or like until they, get through all the Sumeru content. I'm wondering how long it's gonna last me, since I take everything so slow, and I wasn't streaming, like I wasn't making content when when Inazuma came out. I started making content like after Inazuma came out. I think wasn't Ito banner like my first banner? I can't remember. Blah blah blah. All right, back to business. Let's go wherever when you're ready. Let's go. You take it even slower, I think. That's good. It's not a bad thing. I mean, I would hope that you guys take it slower than me, because like literally my job is right now is playing video games and making content about them, you know what I mean? Like I actually have to try to take it slow. But I like that. I like pacing myself. You haven't even started the Archon quest yet? Dread. That's okay. It's like an anime movie. Like devote like a whole day to it, or maybe 2 or 3 days, like a whole weekend, and take it in chunks and just treat it like a movie. That's what I did. My Archon quest stream is actually doing very well. It's got like 1,400 views right now, which is shocking to me. Usually streams don't hit the algorithm like at all, so it's pretty nice. I see a chest. Why, hello there. And when 3.1 comes, that will probably bring us the same amount of content as 3.0 did, maybe more. Yeah, 3.1 is also going to be pretty big too, that's for sure. I have no idea how big the desert will be. I expect the desert's going to have a lot of like dungeon type like ruins. Like we're going to have a lot of like underground areas in the desert, which I'm really excited for, because some of my favorite areas to like repeat running through in Genshin are like the little like dungeon areas. They usually have a good amount of enemies and stuff. S. Is it confirmed that the desert is coming in 3.1? I don't think it's like officially confirmed, but based on what they did with Inazuma, I think it would make sense, you know? I think it would make sense for us to go to the desert in 3.1. Because what I'm guessing what they'll do is like, we get the forest now, we get the desert in 3.1, and then 3.2 will probably be like a very small, like it might be like a ruin that we get access to or something, you know. And then we'll probably get some smaller areas added on over time. Here we are. When I was little, I often go to this road down by the river to play. The withering zones are appearing so quickly that Dignari and others are busy dealing with them. In time, it's a good thing that we have you here now. Leave it to me. You made clean work of those withering zones before, but they're still dangerous. If it gets to be too much, be sure to leave the realm and take some rest. Same here. One of my favorite places that I discovered in Genshin was the Arumi underground catacombs on Narukami. Are you talking about Oh yeah, you're talking about over here. This place is really cool. I like to fight the ruin guards over here. One of my favorite places, there's a couple places I really like. If you go to the center of Seirai Island, that little dungeon in there has like a ton of those ruin enemies, ruin machines. And then I really like, there's like this underground dungeon where if you go from Shirikoro Peak and you go under, and then you go through that tunnel that goes all the way up and it pops up around Shirai Shrine. And then there's even more ruin enemies, like right over here. I really like that little spot right here. It's really fun. So I hope they add more areas like that in Sumeru. Like I'm hoping there's more like areas that are worth running through again and just fighting some enemies, grabbing artifacts or whatever's there. True, the Surumi Underground was so good. Yes. The Cat Island has the best vibes. True. Permanent cat cloud is like the best thing that's ever happened. Oh, I should have rather than bursting with Sara first, I should have swapped to Thignari. Gosh, I'm still trying to get the rotations right with this team. It's gonna take some time. Oh wait. Ow. That's rude. Why would you do that? I do not see. Crap. Bruh. You're doing like buku damage to me. Two 2.2 was one of the most underappreciated patches. Such a shame. What happened in 2.2? I can't remember specifically what happened in 2.2. Was that Surumi Island and stuff? Because I loved the patch when Surumi Island came out. I thought the whole quest on Surumi Island was really well done. It just made me sad that the fog went away and then like it stayed gone forever. It brought us Surumi in the Labyrinth combat event. Oh yes. Chowdhury Run. The Xinjiang event. Yes. I missed the Labyrinth event. That was one of my favorite combat events. I loved that event so much. Hu Tao patch. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Man, I really hope that that's what they end up doing with Endgame in Genshin. I hope that they end up doing some kind of like procedurally generated labyrinth thing. Because that would just be so cool. And they could come up with so many different like tiles based on like the different regions and different enemies. I just think that would be great. Go to the withering zone that needs to be cleaned up. Okay, so we're basically just clearing withering zones. Do you guys like these little light grappling hook things? I think they're pretty dang good. This withering zone is expanding. Piece of cake. You wish they were everywhere? Yeah, I feel like I see them pretty often, but it is... Oh, in Teyvat, like everywhere in Teyvat, yeah. Yeah, big same. I don't know why they seem so resistant to just give us like a grappling hook. Like I do understand, but I also don't understand. You know what I mean? Ow! I wish Child was getting rerun again. I remember people saying after 2 reruns the character would not rerun again, which is not true because Chong-Li has that. Yeah, no, Child will come back for sure, for sure. They're probably just taking a little break from him. I love the special effects when the withering goes away. Wait, what? Recently, the alligator activity is people worried. Okay. Has anyone figured out if the withering zones come back over time yet or not? Because I was curious if they're like the fog in Surumi where you do them once and they're gone or what. Forest watchers are also tasked with protecting the ecosystem. Recently, because of the withering zones, alligators have become more manic. Not only have they been invading other territories, but they're reproducing at a faster rate. If this goes on, they won't be a danger to just the children, but to the forest as well. Luckily, your opponent isn't a withering zone this time. It's time to shine. Leave this one to me. Rest? Not a chance. We're coming to help too. Is it really okay? That's great then. I'll finally get to fight side by side with you. Let's get going. She's just got an axe and she's like, I'm gonna chop me some gators. That's great. Freddy, I'm trying to fight me some gators. Ah! She has a whole axe. Wow, it's nice to have a chance to do something. This should help with our little problem a little. Besides, watching you fight made me realize that I still have a lot to learn. Like footwork and timing. An experienced traveler like you is just absolutely amazing. Piece of cake. Thank you so much, really. That reminds me, how's your condition? Are you taking care of so many withering zones feeling dizzy or nauseous? I think I'm dying. Nothing I can't handle. That's good, you've done so much. Goodness, I feel so much better now. Let's take a break. One of our forest patrol campsites isn't far from here. It should have equipment and supplies. Yay, let's go camping. Camping! Woo! Yippee-ki-yay. Here we are. What's that round thing at the edge? The thing that looks like a small cabin? Oh, that? I'm not sure where it came from, but you see it all the time in the forest of Sumeru. Maybe it's some kind of ruin. Strange, since you've asked, I seem to have heard about this kind of house and its resident. Who was it again? It wasn't that researcher who's in the... What? Never mind. Wait here for a second. I'm gonna go tidy up the campsite, get a fire going, get some ingredients ready. Thank you. Streaming early to avoid me. You all thought I wouldn't notice, but I did. Hey there, Dante. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm just doing some world quest. Everyone said this world quest is like 1,000,000 years long, so. What is my... It's actually really bright outside today. If I turn my light off, how dark does it get in? Oh. Is that too dark? Here, let me turn my light down a bit. I don't want my headache to come back. Is that fine? Is this okay? Is that too dark? That's fine. That's fine. I can't have that. I was the one who asked you to come and clean up the withering zones. I just think those are training forest watchers. What do you need? If you insist, could you help me get some firewood? I have like 7,000 wood right now. I've got so much wood. We need to collect some dried branches. I'm pretty great at chopping wood. You won't need to do that. You'll just need to pick up some dried branches on the ground. Collecting firewood is one of the fundamentals of wilderness survival. Is that so? Okay. Should you pull for Kokomi or save for Nahida? I don't know your account personally. Like, I don't know what you are doing with your account. It kind of depends on preference, and it kind of depends on like the rest of your roster, who else you have. I really like Kokomi. I think that she opens up a lot of team comps because her as a solo hydro applicator is just fantastic. And then recently she just got buffed. Like the new hydro resonance plus bloom is a big buff for Kokomi. I've been seeing some really crazy team comps with her. So like, I don't think you'll regret getting Kokomi if that's what you mean. It just might mean that you have to wait for Nahida's rerun. I think it's probably because, like, think about it like this, guys. The Dendro Archon is going to rerun before the end of Sumeru. So like before the end of Sumeru, Kusanali will come back, which means that if you like really want Dia, you really want Sino, you really want one of these other units, you can skip the Archon and get her later. Like, you can do that. That's okay. I'm trying to build a freeze team, but I heard it's been less relevant in the Abyss. No. No, my freeze team, I mean, I'll let you know, like, I know they just redid the Abyss and stuff, but freeze teams are very good. They're very good. And Kokomi is like the freeze queen. She's basically the best. She's like the glue for freeze comps. Like this comp right here. Now this is sort of my like most wailed out comp or whatever, but Kokomi is just fantastic for this comp. I do think she's a good unit, but it's up to you. Freeze teams were at an all-time low in 2.7 and... But like if you put Dendro Traveler on a freeze team now, you get a lot of bloom damage, all that other stuff. Freeze teams, I feel like, have consistently been good. I feel like freeze teams have consistently performed well. Sorry, your internet. No, it's okay. Although I do think that before Clam, like before the Clam set came out, Kokomi was a little underperforming for sure. I think she was still a really good unit. Like even before the Clam set, I think she was a fantastic unit. I just think that the Clam set added a lot of value. And recently, like I've seen a lot of people are calling them fridge comps, where you have like Dendro and Hydro and Cryo, and you like freeze, and then you have a bunch of bloom reactions go off. And then, like I mentioned, Hydro Resonance getting buffed. That's huge. That's actually like having Kokomi. Here's the issue with Hydro prior to Hydro Resonance being changed. You don't like in this team comp. Prior to Hydro Resonance being changed, I wouldn't want Hydro Resonance. Same thing with like a Taser team. Like if you have an Electrocharge team, I don't even think I have an Electrocharge team. Hydro Resonance used to be poopy for it. But now, doing like double Hydro, double Electro. Where the heck is my official? Shoot, I don't know. You could pick like this kind of comp right here. Hydro Resonance used to be a huge waste, but now it's actually a pretty big buff for like a team like this. Ayaka Freeze is still highly used in every Abyss, even now in CN. Yeah, I think that Freeze has been consistently really strong throughout the entire game. Actually, if anyone is struggling getting into reactions, like you're having a hard time learning reactions in Genshin, I would recommend starting with a Freeze team because it's easy. They have a lot of variability within the team compositions. Like freeze teams have so much variation, and yeah, I mean, it does great damage. You get the CC on enemies except for bosses, which is good. Let me put it this way. Freeze has always been solid, but they weren't as good in 2.7, 2.8 because the Abyss had many boss enemies on the floor 12 that you couldn't freeze. Yeah, for sure. When there's less enemies that you can CC, it does perform not as well. But I've actually, let me just show you. So this team that I was showing you, like I regularly fight Magu Kenki with this team. And even though I can't CC Magu Kenki, this team still demolishes him. So, you know, but yeah, you definitely lose out if you're running like Blizzard Strayer and you can't freeze the enemy. Like that's definitely not good. Oh, I did want to say, because Cryo and Dendro don't react, you can actually run like you can run a double Cryo team with Dendro. Like if you wanted to. You could run, I'm just gonna put some random team comp together, so don't yell at me for not being optimal. Okay. You can run like double Cryo and double Dendro, and because they don't react, you will get the Cryo resonance. The increases crit rate by 15% when enemies are affected by Cryo. They don't need to be frozen. And so you can actually maintain uptime on Cryo resonance with Dendro units, which is huge. I did some testing and this is the team comp I was using. Because Superconduct, as long as you don't proc it a lot, you can maintain the Cryo on the enemies, right? So I actually did a lot of damage with my Thignari with this team. Like a surprising amount, because you get EM buffing with Diona, and then you get the Cryo resonance. It's interesting. I don't know if it'll actually ever be meta, but it's cool to see. And also Thignari benefits from, freeze comps. And Cryo reacts with Dendro? No. I'm saying it doesn't, because it doesn't react with Dendro. Like, if there was a Dendro reaction, then you would clear the Cryo off of the enemy and you wouldn't get Cryo resonance. But because there's no reaction, like if I put Cryo on an enemy and then I hit them with Thignari, I'll get 15% extra crit rate. Because there's no reaction. I cleared 3.0 Abyss without Dendro since my Thignari isn't strong enough yet. Yeah, I'm still working on mine too. He's not ready for Abyss yet. He's getting there though. It's mostly, it's starting to get to the point where artifacts are the problem. Like, I really need better artifacts. And here I was using Mono Cryo team to clear floor 9, 11, and Mono Pyro for 11. For 12 in the last 2 Abyss cycles. Wow. I am excited to have, like, a new Abyss. Not gonna lie. I was so bored with the previous Abyss layout that I straight up just stopped before I got to the end. I got to like floor 12 chamber 2 and I just was like, I don't even feel like fighting the last floor. So I just stopped. It gets really tiring. Like I wish they would change it up more often instead of like when the new region comes out, you know. Where the heck is this firewood at? At least fridge teams are somewhat useful. You can keep the enemies in place until the bloom explodes. Yeah. Yeah, no, fridge teams are cool. Oh, there it is. Have I entered the new Abyss yet? No. No, I have not. I have not. I usually wait until, like, pretty close to reset. Because I'm, like, not the biggest fan of Abyss. I think it's pretty bad content. Like, I don't know. I find Abyss to be really boring and repetitive, and I wish that they would, like, just do something else. But I know that's just a personal preference. Some people really like Abyss. You guys are back. I'm almost done here as well. Cool. Will these be enough? Yep. Have the most esteemed person in the group light the campfire. Okay. Eek. Fire. So scary. Leave it to us. I think it's the hardest abyss in a long time. Maybe it's because I didn't use Dendro. Huh. Mmm, curry. That sounds so good. I want some curry. I'm probably gonna make some burritos with curry rice tonight. I like making rice and then I like spice up my rice with curry spices to make it taste like curry. It's really good. Especially having it with like bean burritos. Oh. Oh. Curry tastes even better after hard work. It's delicious, thank you. Still, this curry is so aromatic. What if the smell draws critters? Ah! What if the smell draws critters or hilly churros over here? Curry, curry in the air. Hungry children, it's time to come home. This is a children's song from Sumeru. There's something free about curry. Each family adds different ingredients and spices depending on how they make it. So each family's curry has its own flavor. When we were little, we could smell a curry and tell whether it was made by our parents. Oh gosh. Huh? But once we got older, we couldn't tell whose curry was who anymore. They all seemed about the same. But still, you know what? It's about time to go. Okay. Abyss is still satisfying to me, but I also want more repeatable content, such as weekly dungeons, similar to Breath of the Wild shrines that you can only tackle in co-op, and you have to use different elements to solve puzzles, maybe with a boss fight in the end. Yeah, I think that they have good potential to do stuff like that for sure. Like, honestly, if they replace this Abyss with something like the Labyrinth event, I'd be happier. I can't stop yawning, I'm sorry. Why do you have to pick up branches instead of chopping down trees? It's because fresh wood has too much moisture in it. It's hard to light. The Dendro Archon isn't that petty. Still, our teachings in Sumeru always say to respect the nature in the forest because we are the forest subjects, so are the birds and the beast. And, in the end, the forest will remember. Even if you grow up and forget, don't fret. The forest will remember. The forest will remember? What's wrong? I start yawning when I think about Genshin Endgame. Yeah, thinking about Abyss just makes me like, oh gosh. Oh no. You're right. I yawned. And I was thinking about Abyss. I felt like something was lost in the memories for a long time and just occurred to me, something warm and precious, but I couldn't remember it all, just those 2 lines. Dang it, it's like when you have to sneeze, but it just won't come out. How infuriating. Some things are harder to remember the more you try to remember them. Just ignore it, and after a while, it might suddenly come back to you when you're doing something else. I'll try. Thanks again for watching those kids in the village for me before. They're like my little brothers and sisters. The oldest one is Kavis. He wants to travel the world by boat when he grows up. Sudaba is his little sister. She says she wants to be just like me. It's a little embarrassing. Hee hee. I don't think there's anything embarrassing about that. Then there's Iotham. I'm more worried about him. He's raised by Granny Jahid after being abandoned in the village. Eh? So Iotham was... Yes. I was just a little girl back then. One day the adults discovered a traveling couple who had been staying in the village were gone. All they left behind was this teeny tiny child. I always used to worry about him, but now he and Kavis are the one... and the others are like family. Alfonso also looks after him, just like a real older brother would. Even a small change, such as repositioning the abyss into the desert, would work wonders, I bet. But going back to Mondstadt every single time is ugh. That's true. They could have more, like, actual gates for the abyss. You know, now that you mention it, when we were telling stories to the children, we also asked around about the Aranara. That's the round plant like fairies you mentioned before. They said they didn't know, but they were acting like they were hiding something about the Aranara. I don't remember about these creatures myself, but I'll tell you the part I heard. First of all, they are much like you described, round and plant like. The forest is vast and deep here in Sumeru and constantly changing like a gargantuan beast. So even locals lose their way, let alone travelers. Legend has it that there are countless bizarre and amazing creatures in forests like this. The most famous among them are the Aranara, which supposedly mean the forest people. The Aranara are related to the Dendro Archon and the Guardians of the Forest, and the bridge between people and trees. They also have the ability to enter dreams. But for the people of Sumeru, dreams are very rare. That sounds amazing. Agree, they may not say it in front of the adults, but I think they really like the legend of the Aranara. Who knows? Maybe they've seen an Aranara while playing in the forest. It's normal for children to have secrets amongst themselves that they keep from grown-ups, so long as they can grow up healthy and become strong and kind, good adults. Also about kids going missing. Abyss inside of a pyramid would be sick. Like we're moving forward with the story, but we're going backwards for our endgame content. Doesn't feel right. Yeah. Yeah, I do think that they would benefit from having something fresh to put like in Sumeru for endgame that we could do, you know. Do you have any clues? Kids said that they were in the woods. The next thing they knew, they were in the Vimara village. They couldn't remember anything that had happened before that. Everyone was worried sick while they were gone. What is it? Now that I think about it, it was actually kind of funny. Remember what I said about curry before? Alfonso made the search party take curry into the forest with them so the children could smell it. Anyway, we couldn't find Kavas or Sudaba, but they came home on their own, and with the whole memory loss situation, something about this thing doesn't feel right. So I've been patrolling the forest and ruling out any elements that could harm the children. Iotham is the only one left who hasn't gone missing, so I have to protect him. About Alfonso. Oh, speaking of him, he seems like he's really popular in Vimara Village. He organizes search parties, and the kids talk about him all the time. He's like an older brother to them. We've treated him like family since he arrived in the village a few years ago. He doesn't have any family. He sees this place as his real home. Hey, Kay. Welcome. Good to see you. Iotham also sees him as his actual big brother. Paimon gets it. If you two stayed in Vimara Village, I know they'd be very happy to have another two big sisters. Like I said before, if it's possible, I hope that you can join the ranks of the Watchers, and we will patrol together. What do you think? I'm actually traveling to find someone. Briefly explain the reason for our travel. I see. I understand how you feel, Flocat. I'm gonna turn my light back up a little bit. I think it's... There we go. That's a bit better. I also had a friend who was very dear to me vanish out of nowhere, but they... Well, that's not important. The blonde boy you're looking for, I feel like I've heard about him somewhere before. Let me think. Nope, can't remember. That's what happens when you grow up. There's no need to force yourself around on Paimon hopes that the kids in Vimara Village are doing okay. I'm very happy that I could meet the two of you. I'm sure the children will feel the same way. You're not only skilled, but also so kind. I'm so moved that you would worry about my little brothers and sisters. I'll keep an eye out for the person you're looking for. Then, when you finish your journey, come to Sumeru. We can patrol the forest together. Let's put a pin in that for now. Okay, but think about it. If only I could have met you and Paimon earlier. Oh, you're making us blush. Is she asleep? She can't even sleep while sitting upright. She must be exhausted. I'm gonna have a little nap too. Oh, are we getting buffering? Are we getting lag? I think I saw it in the stream preview. Oh no. Is it still lagging? Bueller. Bueller. You're praying that Dia isn't a physical DPS. You really like her design, but you don't like physical characters. I think there's a good chance that she's gonna be like a physical DPS. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Someone tell me if my stream is lagging. I'm getting like an error message. It's not lagging for you, Ominous? Okay. I saw it lagging in the preview, which just like gave me, it just like sussed me out. I can't believe how dusty this fan is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm trying really hard. I wonder if I could take this cage off. Can I take the... Kind of looks like you could. Hold on. I'm gonna unplug it. She's gonna be Xinyan 2.0. I like Xinyan. I really like Dia's design. So I'm excited. If she's a physical unit, that's fine with me. She is like a bodyguard. So being a shielder might not be like... I kind of hope she's not a shielder though. We know she uses a great sword. She's got a pyro vision. And she's covered in metal. You love Rana as an NPC. She's truly great, but I loved very first time I saw her because Rana in Spanish means frog. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. Yeah, sorry guys. I will continue in a second. I just like... I need to clean this dust. I have to do this right now. This is more important than life itself. As soon as I noticed how dusty this thing was, it became the most important thing in my life. Yuck. Oh, so I unplugged it. Wow. It's actually working a lot better too. There was so much dust on the fan blades that it was like making the wind not blow straight. I don't know how to explain it. Oh. You can sleep while sitting upright. Not really. I just ate a lot and was feeling so relaxed that I just... Here's a little forest watch or trivia for you. We're searching for a missing person. You want to feed them something that's easy to digest. Digesting consumes stamina. That's why you feel sleepy afterwards. Uh-huh. That is true. If you feed someone starving too much food, they can pass away from like having too many calories, having not enough calories in their bodies to digest the calories in their belly. I don't. Blah, blah, blah. We slept like babies. Don't worry about us. Are you sure? Okay, thank you so much. I'm feeling better. You can count on Flowcat. I think we're done here. Let's head back to the village. Let's go. Let's go. But still, I think maybe Hoyoverse wants to introduce a new character that works well with the burning reaction. Don't you think? And since there are other new pyro characters we know of, Dia is probably not good. Probably not a physical character. So high on Copian. About burning. My honest opinion about burning. You know how, like, I think overload is a good reaction, but you know how sometimes people feel like they're like overload is a bad reaction. Or like there are certain situations where you want to avoid certain reactions. I'm not gonna lie, I think that burning is intended to nerf the usefulness of characters like Xinyan. Because Xinyan, like, okay, the reason Toma is better than Xinyan, or not Xinyan, sorry. The reason Toma is better than Zhongling in, hey JMMP, in Burgeon comps is because Zhongling applies too much pyro. She applies so much pyro that you end up causing burning instead of allowing hydro to exist in order to bloom and then, you know, blow those seeds up. Like, you can apply too much pyro for a Burgeon comp, and then it just turns into a burn comp, which is just like less damage. Like, burn just does less damage than Burgeon. So I just want Pyro Zincho so that Iato becomes OP. I think likely Dia is gonna be like a physical burst DPS probably. And she'll probably be really good for like Burgeon comps. Like he'll do like a Burgeon physical comp or something. I don't know. I'm so glad that you both come with me. Still, I need to report the expansion of the nearby withering zone. Is that the kid from Vamara Village? Iotham, wait up! Iotham! Our sponsor's business? Why you guys acting so sus, huh? I'm saying she's basically gonna be Pyro Eula. I'm not sure, but isn't Xinyan Pyro Eula? In a way. But yeah, I guess. With her burst being her main source of damage. Oh, when I say burst DPS, I mean a character that does most of their damage in a very short amount of time. So like a burst DPS could use their charge attacks or something. Like the burst part is most that they're very fast with their damage. I guess most burst DPSs do use their burst for damage. True. But yeah. I told him not to go running off. Ooh, we're in a cave. It's spoopy. When I think of her, I think Pyro Eula for some reason, but sometimes 5 stars Zinyan. Yeah. I think she's gonna be a physical character. Which is actually really cool, because if Dia is a physical character, then you can run Zinyan and Dia together to get Pyro Resonance in a physical comp, which would be kind of cool. Be like interesting. Like, I don't know how that'll work, but who are you people? Don't get in our way. I should be asking you that question. I'm a forest watcher here, and I'm in the middle of searching for a missing child. State your names. It's the Fatui. Where did they come from? I'm trying to think of a burst DPS that follows your definition but doesn't use their burst as the main source of damage. Yeah, I'm trying to think too. Ayato. Literally Ayato. Duh. Like his skill. Or a really good one is Yanfei. Yanfei actually can do a lot of reaction damage with her skill and her charge attack. So like if you do, what's the combo for her? You do skill, charge attack, burst, charge attack, I think. Or no, you do burst, charge attack, skill, charge attack. That's what it is. And that does a bunch of damage back to back to back. Like, it's like you can vape like 7 or 8 times or something. I don't know. Are these the Fatui that Alfonso mentioned? State your business. Alfonso? Whatever. I don't think you'll be getting out of here without a fight. Looks like we're not going to be able to talk out of this one. Bruh. Bruh. But you're freaking stuck in a corner, dude. You fought well. Okay. That was awkward. Ayotha! She could be a pyro DPS that will probably be upgraded D-Luke. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they'll like copy or make like a just like a better D-Luke. You know what I mean? I am curious. I'm really curious what her kit is gonna be though, because I'm definitely I want to pull Dia just for personality alone. But yeah, it's gonna be really cool to see what they do with her. I bet that if she gets a signature weapon, I bet it's gonna look sick. I bet it's gonna look sick. Although, what if she doesn't get a signature weapon because she like sold it or whatever? That might be her first, like that might be her quest, like her story quest. Her character quest might be just like getting her freaking her great sword back. What? Iotham, what happened? What are you doing in a withering zone? I'll take care of this. What's that green thing? No, there's no time. Don't move. We're coming to rescue you. Ow. Ow. So many electrocharge procs. Finally. Rana. Wah. It's okay, little man. There's nothing to cry about. Look, if I can't tell them about what I felt in the Withering Zone to those academia researchers, they'll be able to take care of the Withering for good. And did you see me fight? Did you see Traveler fight? Rana. Please, that's enough. I'll go get help. It's fine. I just feel a little dizzy. That's all. And a little tired. Rana, I'm so sorry. What are you talking about? You're my little tiger, so no more crying. You're okay, aren't you? Did anything hurt? Do you feel dizzy, weak, or... I'm fine, but Rana, you... It's nothing. I'll be fine. I'm a battle-hardened forest watcher, after all. Let's go. What's my favorite character personality-wise? Fischl has really grown on me since 2.8 Archipelago. Other than that, you really like Jean Lee, Eula, Zhao, Nito. My favorite character personality-wise would be Kazuha, followed by Shenhe, followed by Albedo, followed by Ito. I'm sorry, Traveler Paimon, I just need some rest. Wait for me, Iotham. Are you really okay? We'll go get help. No, it's fine. I just need a little rest. I'm sorry, Rana. I'm sorry. Really, how many times do I have to say it? I'm fine. But I'm very angry. You promised me that you would not go into the forest. Once I'm all rested up, I'll teach you a lesson about breaking promises. Ooh! Wah! Alfonso said that the mushrooms here are huge. I just wanted to bring you some fresh mushrooms to eat to give you energy. Albedo's character is so good. Oh, yeah. I love how all of them are serious, calm characters, and then Ito. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I love Ito, though. It's because he's such a good tone shift. You know what I mean? Like, having a comic relief character like him, and just, I mean, honestly, like, Max Middleman, like, makes the character, you know? I mean, it's so good. I love Ito. And Ito's quest, like, it hit me in the I felt really, I loved Ito's character quest. The mushrooms here are really huge. They definitely taste great in curry. Did Alfonso let you come here? No, Alfonso also told me to not go running off. Bruh. This kid is like it's like, don't touch the oven. Don't touch the don't touch the hot stove. Don't touch the hot stove. And then the kid just like slams their hand on the hot stove. And you're like, I told you not to do it. I told you not to do it. I have no idea how Dory will be used in a team. Dory is going to be a healer. So, you know. And she looks like she might be a battery too. I don't know. I think Dory is going to be cool because I think Dory is going to be the first character that can use the bell. Like, seriously. I think her healing scales off HP, right? So she going to be able to use the bell, which is wild. It might not be best in slot. I mean, we don't really know yet, but his story quest was really good. It was really good. Alfonso told me, how did you get stuck? You thought someone was following me. I got scared. I thought it was Marana's avatar. So I kept running. I ended up running into Marana. Well, who the heck is that? Please make Dory be able to use the bell. Well, like, if you guys, they announced parts of her kit. When her demo came out, they posted parts of her kit from Twitter, and it says that her healing scales off HP, and she's a Claymore user with healing that scales off HP. So I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty. I mean, I don't know. Oh wait, then I have to pull for her. I hate pulling for 5 stars. Well, you don't have to pull for her. I mean, you can wait until she's on standard. You know, just get her later. She'll be on future banners. Who is that? That's the Withering. What? Marana's avatar? It does bad things in the world for Marana. It's a big black thing. Marana, what a strange name. How did I know that Marana is the Withering? Dang it, everything's spinning. What was that green thing just now? That was Ara Kalari. Ara Kalari. It can protect people from the corrosion of Marana. More and more things I don't understand. This is a kind of forest magic. It's also a kind of music. It's an Ara... What is it? Don't worry about that, Rana. You need rest. It's on the tip of my tongue, but... I'm sorry, Rana. I'm sorry. I'll never run off like that again. I'll be good and stay home. I know. You'll become smart and healthy, and you'll know right from wrong. It's just like knowing which mushrooms you can eat and which you can't. I know. I'm sorry. Know that Marana is bad and the forest is good. Become strong and good person. Help people who need help. And don't forget the forest to remember. Wow, this is bad. It looks like she's getting worse. I'll go get help. Oh, I'm fine, really. I just need to rest. Take Iotham back for me. Let's go, Iotham. Don't move, Rana. We'll be back. I feel like I should wait till the next 3.1 banners are officially announced before pulling for Kokom. Oh, yeah. For sure. Always, if you're pulling on the second banner, always wait until they announce the next patch banner. Because you just never know what they're going to have, and it might change your mind. Always smart, and like, you lose out on nothing, you know what I mean? This story quest was one of my favorites. I paid attention from beginning to end and was engaged every second of it. Nice. Yeah, sure, I'm waiting till she's on standard to have a super tiny chance of getting her, not to mention that we only get standard wishes once in a blue moon. I mean, I've got 77 right now that I've been saving up. Drop by to say name plus hello. Hello. I think I'll just wait till she's featured on a banner that I want to have a 5-star. Yeah. Just wait till Dory's on a banner that you want. Don't fish for 4 stars. That's like a really scary thing. I mean, there's no pity or anything. Wait, what? Why were there 2 Alfonsos standing there? Someone am I going crazy? When did I start saving up these blue wishes? I actually don't remember. I don't remember the last time I pulled on standard banner. Weren't there 2 Alfonsos standing there? I feel like I'm going crazy. I just hope Ayaka doesn't come home after Kokomi because she's been dodging me with Chi-Chi. Oh. It's urgent. Make this quick. You quickly explain what happened. I see. Iotham, you go rest up. I'm sorry, Alfonso. It's fine. What matters is that you're okay. Nope, you're not going crazy. I think that was just a glitch. Oh, okay. Wait here a moment. There's no time. This is the location. Head there as soon as you can. Yeah, we have to hurry back. Eh? Wait. Go to where Rana is. Ah! This village music gives me heavy old JRPG vibes. It's like Dragon Quest music. That's funny. Paimon, sure this was the place. Rana! Can you hear Paimon? Mario! Mario! What are these traces? Better follow them. Maybe they're clues. That was such an obscure reference. I don't know if anyone's gonna get that Mario reference. Paimon hoped she got better and wandered off on her own. I mean, yeah. But what are the chances? It went across the river? True. What? What the heck just happened? You didn't get that reference? It's just Luigi's Mansion. In Luigi's Mansion, Luigi has a button that you can press that I think it's the interact button, but if there's nothing to interact with, he just goes Mario, 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 Mario. It just like calls for his brother's name over and over. It's such an old meme. It's like a GameCube meme. What the heck? What is going on here? She is trapped in a bubble. Rana! What's going on here? Could that be the Aura thing Iotham and Rana were talking about? What's that called again? Aura Kalari? Yes. Right. That was it. Paimon said it could risk the Marana. Oh my gosh. Yes, Nara, smart. Aura Karal. Oh my gosh, my brain. I can't handle all of these nouns, guys. Aura Kalari can risk Marinara. Can risk Marana. Marinara. Whoa. Whoa. Isn't this the thing we saw before? Oh, it's got a little bow on it. Wait, isn't that the bow from Rana's hair? Luigi's Mansion, super iconic. Yeah. You love playing it? It's such a good game. Not vegetable. Arana. Arana is friend. Aranara. Arana the Aranara? Oh my. And did you say Aranara? Now Paimon's really looking at you. Paimon thinks we have seen you before. Arana. Paimon thinks we heard this name when Iotham was telling that story before. Yes, Nara Iotham is Nara Iotham is Arana's friend. The professor's voice was so good. I can't remember his voice. Aranara are children of the forest. We live. That game was so creepy though. Luigi's Mansion, for real. Like, oh my god. That game was such a cool game when it came out. It was so unique. I loved it. And it honestly scared the crap out of me as a child. You were the child of Dandelion, always travel. How do you know Traveler's name? How Arana knows, not important, but Arana wants to help Narana. This very important. Narana, that's almost a tongue twister. You want to help Rana. What do you need us to do? Thank you. You good, Nara. She is Arana's very important friend, so Arana will protect her. But that is not enough. To heal Narana, we need Bija. Nara Flowcat must go to Fanarana and ask everyone to help get Bija. Bija, what's that? Narana got corroded by Marana. Very serious. Bad bugs are biting tree roots. Trees will wither, fruits will rot. Nara's life is like tree. Bad bugs like Marana. Only Bija can make Narana better. So we need to go somewhere called Vanarana and come up with a way to get Bija. Then we can heal Rana? Then Rana's current condition. No worry, Arana will be here and fight Marana corrosion so Rana will not get worse. But with no Bija, Rana will not get better either. Follow the forest path, keep going towards where water comes from, then you will reach Vanarana. Then sing. Sing! A melody rising up in my mind. This is the rhythm of the great dream. Sing it to enter the Vanarana. Oh, it's so cute. Enter our dreams, our world. Do we really have to sing? What if it attracts a whopper flower? I think using a musical instrument works too. It's worth a try. Let's return to Famara Village and see if Grandpa Amidia. Luigi's Mansion was an awesome experience. To this day, I hum the theme to myself from time to time. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It's such an iconic theme. Dun 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 dun. I'm gonna get copyright strike if I keep humming that song. To grab the chest? Yes, I will grab the chest. Oh! Samora. Now hold up, don't attack me yet. Chill. Give me a second. Okay, now attack me. I didn't mean to do that. Nintendo is very serious about their claimed items. Yes. Yes. Another great one was Super Mario Sunshine. Oh, I loved Super Mario Sunshine. I played the ever-living crap out of Super Mario Sunshine. Like, I can't even believe the amount of, like, you know when you're a kid and you like, you know when you're a kid and you're playing a video game and you don't have like serious goals because you don't even really know what you're doing. All in all, you're kind of just vibing or whatever. Like, I used to just get on Yoshi and just like run around for no reason in Super Mario Sunshine. Like, I had all these stupid things I would do for no reason in Sunshine. I don't know. I love that game. So fun. Grandpa! Rana's friends. Unfortunately, Rana should be patrolling the forest today. I don't think he knows. We'll keep it a secret then. Professor from Luigi's Mansion had a weird high-pitched voice. Oh. We're here to ask if you have a musical instrument you can lend us. A musical instrument? Give me a minute. I will go get it. Looks like a Mondstadt-style instrument. Grandpa Amadia. Can you lend it to us? A very long time ago, I met a bard in the forest. She gave me this lyre as a keepsake. Dreams of the garden, memories of the forest, the pomegranate sings, the apples clap. What a beautiful tune. I'll lend it to you. Use it to light up the darkness in the forest. Perhaps it'll reach her ears. We'll take good care of it. Yeah, we'll return it to you. Vintage lyre? It was like Super Mario 64, but better. Yes. Literally. Literally. That's actually awesome. They have it's written in minor. It's not in major. Oh my gosh, they have modes. Oh, that's great. I hope we get to keep this. I think we get to keep it, right? I was wondering if they were gonna do that. I was like, oh my gosh, everything's written in a major key for the freaking instrument. But having an instrument written in a minor key, that's good. And even having, you keep it? Oh, that's Pog. Oh my lord. I think I'm supposed to be on my boat right now. Subado was the first one to messing. She was gonna gather herbs. Kavis went into the forest to meet a friend. You went missing too. Friend he was meeting should be Arana. Doesn't that mean that it was Arana who took the children? Arana punched. No! That didn't happen. Leave me alone. All I did was drown next to you. A lot of chests in Sumeru will need you to play the harp. Oh, I didn't know that. It being written in minor makes you be able to play some Indian inspired. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because like all the other ones are written in major. So like if you want to play a song written in a minor key, you just like literally can't. I wonder if Iotham really met the Fatui. Oops. Also, you can play some parts of the Sumeru main theme. Yeah. I wish that they would let us like just change the key. Like I wish that they had like, I wish you could just select on each instrument like major, minor, Phrygian, Melodian, Aeolian, whatever, you know, key you want it to be in. You could just Phrygian, you know, Mixolydian. Oh. I'm trying to read this text while also fighting. Oh my gosh. I just lagged. Pretty kitty. Fine, you want to tussle? We can tussle. You thought you were the only one who wanted an instrument that you could play every key on? No, I was a professional musician, and like I love having instruments, but it's extremely limiting to be able to only play in one key. You know what I mean? You want to play more songs from the Lydian scale? Peppy hands, yeah. I feel it. Oh. Those round structures all around us, are they houses? They look just like the one before. There's so many of them too. It's almost like a village. Interesting. It's almost like a village. Very pretty. Ooh, what's this? Oh. This place is such a vibe. You really need to go. You enjoyed the stream. Looking forward to your new video. And maybe just maybe the topic I brought up earlier will also make it into a video. Have a great day. See you later. Yeah, I'm interested in making a video about that. I mean, that's a good topic to bring up for sure. Thanks for the idea. I appreciate it. Have a good one. This place is like a village. Do you remember the small stone houses we saw while camping with Rana? Small and round. They're all over this place. It's like a kingdom for little people. If this is the Vanarana that Arana told us about, it should be the home of the Aranara. But there's no one here. Are they hiding from us? Maybe Arana's tune will do the trick. Oh, right. Just like she said. Was it the rhythm of the great dream? I don't think so. Enter our dreams, our world. Let's play the instrument then. Can't wait. Performance in the world of the Aranara. Strange arches are known as phantasmal gates. Complete the challenges within and perhaps something good will happen. Play Arana's song on the vintage lyre in front of the phantasmal gate to awaken. After this, enter the guards to undertake the challenges. During a challenge, you must collect all the phantasmal seeds and return to the phantasmal gate within the time limit. If you're hit by attacks from opponents during this time, the time allotted for you in the challenge will decrease. After you have entered the phantasmal gate, certain special dream flowers will appear. Standing within the barrier that these flowers project will cause opponents to forget your existence and allow you to exit combat. Additionally, activating these dream flowers with Electro will allow them to mark the locations of the remaining phantasmal seeds for you, but this will also undo the effect of the barrier. Okay. Oh, are they like teaching? They're making people play music? That's cool. I like that. Oops. This is giving me massive Zelda vibes right now. And like nothing they have done so far has felt more like them going back to copying Zelda than that exact moment right there. Holy crap. That's awesome though. Okay, go through the arch. Something's coming out. Looks like elemental energy. Okay. Okay, we're going. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're running. Oh gosh. I think I went the wrong way. Where's the... Leave me alone. So rude. Oh, an Nara. Eek! Don't capture me. I'll give Nara a tracer. What's a tracer? Anyway, we won't capture you. Don't be afraid. This is Paimon. She is... and she is Traveler. We're good, Nara. What's your name? Oh, you're good, Nara. Great. It was Arana who taught you that tune, right? I'm Arama. Arana may trust both of you, but everyone here is very scared seeing Nara and Vanarana. Aren't you afraid as well? I was afraid, but the golden Nara has been to many places. The tiny dandelions and spores with you are all saying that you're a very, very good Nara. Well, Nara can communicate with plants, even spores. Spores aren't plants. That's convenient. How strange. Spores are not plants. If you say that loudly in the forest, plants will be sad and spores will be angry and might even turn into fungi. Okay, let's not fuss over the details, shall we? Anyway, this is Varanara. It feels so familiar, the place we found the treasure, but it's slightly different. It does have a huge rock house, but feeling a little disappointed. Isn't what Paimon expected. Paimon thought Vanarana would be a lively Aranara village where everyone would be dancing Aranara dances, eating Aranara food, completing Aranara commissions, and an Aranara Catherine, Aranara souvenir shop, and an Aranara outrider. Paimon thoughts didn't run that wild. Everyone's in Vanarana, but because everyone's afraid, we still can't let both of you inside, even if Nara is golden. Golden? Is that rare? What about silver? Is silver rare? Silver, just like the moon. Very good. Very good. Hee. So here isn't Vanarana? This isn't Vanarana. Actually, this is Vanarana, but not the real Vanarana. So is it Vanarana or not? If you help Aranara, everyone won't be afraid, and you can enter the real Vanarana. And come with me, help Aranara, and get the tracer. Paimon gets it now. You mean treasure. Sure, we'll help you. So it's called treasure. I'll remember that. Thank you. Anyway, let's go. Hearing that makes Paimon wonder if treasure really exists. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta take a break, guys. So, I'm a pause real quick, kind of. Here, I'll just leave the game open, and you guys can enjoy the sights and sounds of this little place. But yeah, I gotta BRB. I need to take a little break. I need to stretch my legs. Where is the thing? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Where's the statue? There's a luxurious chest right there. Ah. Hey. I knew that wasn't just a... Okay, that's cool. How many dendroculi do I have? 16. Hmm. I don't know, guys. I might wrap up stream right here for now. I'm a little tired. I feel like taking a break, like a longer break probably. I also want to upload that video, get that out. Let me condense my resin. I have started farming the artifact domain. I haven't really gotten anything good yet. Yeah. Yeah. I think I did a good chunk of that quest. It definitely started out really slow, but it's a good quest. I'm enjoying learning more about the culture and learning more about the Aranara, and also trying to learn all of these these proper nouns. Stream has been good. Yes, I agree. Stream has been good. Thanks everyone that watched, everyone that was here. Keep an eye out for my video coming out after stream. And yeah, I will be streaming again very soon, I'm sure. And also putting out videos and doing all sorts of things. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. So yeah. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And as always, stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Peace, everyone. Bye-bye.